We all do it. Promise?
What did you do?
This dog.
Beer bottles and porn.
You left him there overnight.
Yeah.
What's the worst thing I've ever done?
Okay,
Are you serious?
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna order an Uber.
Emma, what the fuck?
Hey, my jingles. I just want to talk about friendships. Okay, you saw the opening clip. I went to go see that movie. I went to go see it. So, but this is gonna be spoiler free. So we all had that one friend who treats your life like a courtroom. That's always ready to hand down the verdict on your choices, relationships, and your mistakes. But like, what happens when that person's pointing the finger, and they're the ones who truly hiding something? And it's kind of like a much darker and behind their back, behind the scenes type of ordeal. Because today we're going to be talking about the new film, the drama. Don't worry, this is going to be a spoiler free video type of idea that we have going on here, but we're not gonna like ruin the plot at all. We're just gonna sit here and talk about the terrifying, relatable social dynamic that the movie nails, and like the moral superiority trope or trap, I should say, because people think they have it. Because there's a rumor that there's a person who sacrificed another student. Really? Who took them out? Honestly, I don't.
Hypocritical.
I never said he was mentally disabled.
Yes, you did. You said he was slow.
And so the drama isn't just a title, it's an environment actually. And so like the film sort of introduces us to like a circle where everyone seems to be like walking on eggshells. And on like the surface level, it's like a group of people who care about each other, and then they're concerned, and then they're just being honest. But as you watch, you start to realize that their honesty feels more like a weapon, a manufactured, perfectly curated weapon. And the movie explores that, and for like a specific brand of a friend who uses their vulnerability as a way to make themselves feel sustainable, to make themselves feel like, oh, my hands are clean. There's no blood on my hands, okay? Like, it makes you feel like, oh, you slow, you the zombie. Like, it makes you feel like there's like, oh, you heated, you the candle. Like, it really makes you feel a type of way when you're watching this, because you're kind of like, how are you gonna... The core reason of why this film is so frustratingly good at its hypocrisy is because the film like highlights a very specific type of person, like the background center, and these are the friends who will spend 3 hours deconstructing your flaws versus their own flaws, because it's a perfect distraction from their house of cards and they're living in. And in the drama, the judgment isn't actually about helping the other person. It's a smokescreen. So if they keep the spotlight on your mess, no one notices the fire that they're started in their own background, in their own backyard. Because it's like the saying that they talk about you because people are listening. They talk about themselves, nobody will listen. So they constantly sit there and talk about what? They talk about you. And so that's the hottest topic around that one person or oneself could either, do, which is very significant and very iconic, truly in itself, because it's very healing. It's upbeat, it's loving, it's caring, it's supportive. We all love to see it. So that's basically kind of what it is. So, like, watching this movie is like a how-to guide of who not to keep in your life. That includes family. But we're not talking about family right now. And so this also portrays there are the major red flags that I have listed down. In my head, kind of, it's like the selective memory. It's like they remember every mistake you've made, but the total amnesia regarding their own, we all know someone like that in our lives. And it's also like the fixer complex or complexion, I would say, is they only want to talk about you and what you done, but so they could play the role of the stable one. As in, let me sit and constantly complain about shit that you done, that you allegedly did, but I don't want to talk about myself. It's that narcissistic. And another thing is that this is the performative concern. It's the I'm so sorry, and that's also falls into spiritual warfare. It's the fake concern, because it's the help. It's usually what happens in front of an audience, or it feels like an interrogation rather than a conversation. So it is rather, I'm so concerned, where are you going to, but I'm interrogating you and integrating foreign affairs into this alleged conversation between us two. In reality, I know all the concerns you just told me that I'm pretending that I care about, that I'm pretending that I want to know. I'm going to take that, run with it, and then go ahead and tell the people. That's literally textbook narcissism over, rather over or covert, and that is spiritual warfare. I talk about that all the time on this channel.
Selective memory. Selective memory is a manipulation tactic where someone remembers events in ways that benefit them while erasing anything that doesn't. They rewrite history to make themselves look better and you look worse. At first, something happens. An argument, a promise, a hurtful comment. You remember it clearly. The words they said, the tone they used, the way it made you feel. You store it as fact. Later, you bring it up. They look confused. That never happened. You're misremembering. You're being dramatic. They flip the story completely. Actually, you said those things. You started the fight. You broke the promise. Their version sounds so confident that doubt creeps in. Maybe your memory is wrong. Maybe you did misunderstand. You start questioning events you witnessed firsthand. Over time, you lose trust in your own perception.
You have to come to terms with the fact that sometimes people only want you around when you're struggling. As soon as you start to be happy, you'll see who your true friends are. As soon as you start thriving, you'll see who's
fake concern or faux concern is used when, let's just say, you're in a situation and maybe you're complaining to your partner or even a friend or a sibling about something that they've done. And they go, babe, I'm really worried about you. I wasn't going to say anything, but Bob told me he's worried about you too. I feel like something's going on with you. Are you okay? So I want us to see clearly what is happening there, which is that they are distracting you from what your complaint, your issue, maybe there was a violation that they did to you. And now they're using fake concern to basically tell you, not only did they think something's wrong with you, they brought in Bob.
And also, so like the most heartbreaking part of the film is just like watching as to why people stay in these circles. It is what we often mistake history for loyalty, and we think because we know someone or that is our step person for like X amount of years, we owe them the right to judge us, when that's really not true, okay? Because the drama challenges that, okay? The drama challenges that entire thought process, because it asks, is it really a friendship if you have to hide your joy to avoid their envy, their jealousy, or hide your mistakes to avoid their lectures? Is that just people that say, I'm the mom of the group, I'm the dad of the group, I'm giving hard lectures? No, you're just judgmental, babe. You are judgmental, sweetie. Yes, you are judgmental.
If you say so. Anyway.
You are judgmental. You're not a judgmental friend. And so without like giving away where the movie goes or the film goes, the ending of this film serves as a massive wake-up call, because it is a reminder of the loudest critics in your life are the people that are really in your inner circle. And so as a reminder of that, they sit there and talk about you to deflect the terrors of their own reflection. And if you leave the theater or the TV, because some people can watch on the TV nowadays instead of going to the theaters, but if you feel like you need to go home and reevaluate your own inner circle, then this movie did its job. Because this is pre-cum. This is clock it. Because you don't need friends in your life who is going to use your life as distractions from their own chaos that they're hiding behind the scenes. Because life is already full of drama, it's already full of chaos as a whole. So you don't need a cast of characters making it a tragedy, making it a new Titanic movie. Because we don't need that. And so this is my message to you guys. Have you guys, seen the drama yet? Or any spoilers? Let me know in the comments below. And have you ever dealt with a friend who was the same or I would say secret hypocrite. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe for more deep dives. And I see you guys in the next one. Praise the hood, praise the Shua. I love you all.